Welcome to Westlake Porter Public Library. Inside is a nonprofit group called Friends, whose mission is to support the library through volunteer service and monetary contributions. Friends has served the library since 1972. The group started out as a few dedicated library patrons and has grown to hundreds of members over the years. Welcome to our story.
I have always been a reader, and Friends means support of readers, and I wanted to be with that group.
The Friends were not just a fundraiser, but a friend raiser. Friend as in the entire community.
As a Friends member, we get to do things together as a team and work together for the better of the library.
I've been a member of the Friends group for 30 years, and in those 30 years, the people that I have met through the Friends group have not only been friends of the library, they have also been friends to me and are friends of mine.
I was drawn to the library, and I think I didn't want to use the word, sucked into the book sale.
I found out about Friends when I was working at Bernison Middle School, and Sharon Didion was on the Friends board and said we need some new blood and some more people. So here I am 20 years later.
This Friends group is so important to me for so many reasons. I've been here at Porter Library for 15 years, and before I even got here, Friends made an impact on me when one of the Friends members, Jennifer Sorencioni, reached out to me and my family and welcomed me to this community before we were even here. And her children sent nice messages to my children and made us feel welcome, again, before we ever set foot in Westlake. And then once I got here and met the other Friends and saw how wonderful and warm and welcoming they were, it just felt like a family from the beginning.
I first heard about Friends through the HR person here at the library. Her name was Nancy Sherwin, and she asked if I would attend a meeting. After talking with them for the evening, I knew this was something I really wanted to become involved in. And B. Razawala said, I would like to have a gift shop in the library. And that was the start of Portable's. Portable's gift shop through the years has grown to such an extent that I was literally buying from over 100 different companies, and we had more than 1,000 items in this shop.
I brought a business background to the book sale. I really realized when I first got involved in the book sales that we needed to have a more marketing approach. We needed to treat it as a bookstore more than a book sale.
The team that puts it on works very, very hard for many hours prior to it and all the way through it, but at the same time, they know how to have fun. When we get together before or afterwards, we're like a big family.
As book sale chair, I am in charge of running the book sale, getting the volunteers for it, setting up the sale, making sure the book sale runs smoothly. We have at times used like about 80 volunteers during one book sale. Over the past 35 years, Friends have contributed hundreds of thousands of dollars to the library from the book sale alone.
How did my mom get involved in the library? I'm assuming her involvement with the library at NASA kind of carried over for her love of learning and books and the importance of having a library in town. You know, just in the dynamics of the family, it was great to see her have her thing, which was Friends, and to see her be able to go out and do that and demonstrate that she was a leader and that she had many gifts and could do an awful lot of good for the community.
Myrna was a force in this organization, but in the most quiet possible way. I don't know how to express my love and devotion to her and her entire family too, but she was one of my dearest, dearest friends, and we all miss her so much. She was a force on the board of this library, besides being the Friends board. She was a force.
Well, as a child, one of my favorite memories was just my mom dragging us up here in the old Woody station wagon. I believe I always had to have a certain number of books, kind of an armful of books, and get through those in time for some sort of award at the end of the summer. Whether it was the carrot of the award or the stick of my mom saying, "You're going to read this summer," whatever it was, that's what we did.
One of my favorite Friends memories was the first year we did Party at Porter with our friends. And they came into the library after hours, and we had beer and we had wine and we had food from many restaurants all throughout Westlake. We had Red Light Roxy, a swing jazz band playing music, and it was a wonderful event for the Friends, and I think that everybody really had a great time.
The funds that the Friends generate go to support programs that are not within the library's budget. And those programs really need to be geared towards the general public. It has to benefit the people who walk through this library and utilize this library.
Human beings are not wired for written words, we're wired for oral communication. Now it's discovered that reading to a baby, reading with a baby, rewires that child's brain. Books for Babies was the idea from Sandra Galang, and she said, let's get these books out to the earliest members of our city here. So we started Books for Babies.
I think it would still be a great library, but Friends has been able to provide a lot of services that the library wouldn't have had. I think people enjoy coming in for our book sales. I know that they enjoy coming into our book nook.
I cannot even enumerate the numerous ways the Friends helped the budget over the years.
Since the Friends were founded, they have raised and given back to the library over $1.1 million. And over the last several years in particular, the Friends have probably averaged about $40,000 a year that comes back to the library.
The Friends acted as the pulse of the community, really. Not just books, but more than that. Not just programs, but more than that. It really was, how can we best serve the community? And it was during that time that we first reached our #1 in the country status, and the Friends were very much a part of that. Again, it was such a partnership between the board, the Friends, and the staff here at the library.
The Friends have always used the idea of Porter J. Mouse as a mascot, and several years ago we needed a new, updated version. My daughter-in-law, who is a graphic design artist, designed Porter J. Mouse, and my son is the one that chose the names of the books that Porter J. Mouse is holding, all with a mouse theme.
Friends provide food for Library Staff Day, and oftentimes we do special little treats for the staff. Our Friends Board meets monthly to plan things like musical events, fundraisers, author visits, and anything else the library needs.
Friends contributions include a minivan for outreach delivery to the homebound, charging stations, and the rec center story walk.
As a Friends member, we get to do things together as a team and work together for the better of the library.
The technology was changing, the nature of libraries was changing. So the Friends really helped us creating this library as a modern 21st century library.
We have sponsored essay contests, Trees and Wreaths silent auctions, the Homework Help Center, a mini golf course, and the annual ice cream social. We partner with local businesses such as Dean's Greenhouse and Mitchell's Ice Cream.
Every time we did an operating levy, which expired every 5 years, the Friends were very instrumental in helping the community understand how important that was.
My mom, I think set a good example on service and the importance of service and helping in the community. And Porter as a library, I think, has been really one of the community gems for Westlake for many years. So all the hard work that many people, not just my mom, but obviously many people with her and after her, have put in to make sure that Porter succeeds is really just a great gift.
What have I gotten from Friends? I've gotten to know a lot of great people. They have become like family to me. It gives me a real sense of belonging to come here and to volunteer and to help promote Porter Library.
Yeah, when I look back, it's just so remarkable to see Porter Library today versus Porter Library when I was a child, and to see how this community has evolved around it too. It's just dramatic. I don't feel like I'm that old, but boy, it's night and day from where it started and where it is today.
We're not just here to raise funds. We are all here truly because we all love libraries. We love books. We love being able to walk into our public library and find whatever it is we want to find. The staff here is wonderful and they will help you. The first time when I walked into this library, it was only a 32,000 square foot library, and we had just moved to Westlake. And I came to the library, and I went home, and my husband said, "How was it?" And I said, "There's an awful lot of empty shelves in the library." I can't say that any longer.
But this particular library, I think, is so open to new ideas, new explorations of where our future is going. I think it's very important to be a part of that, and it's a fun thing to be a part of that.
I think people should be aware that the library is much more than just the paid staff that come to work. It is the volunteers that really help keep this library being one of the greatest libraries ever, and our Friends is key to that, making that happen.
The Friends of the Library embraced one of my personal personality traits, which is always trying to be the best that we can be in everything that we do. And the Friends epitomize that as well.
We warmly invite you to visit this wonderful library and to join our group of friends.
You'll make friends by being part of Friends.